Hey everybody, how are you? Now, I just heard you guys are working and you're going to school and you're missing art class. So listen, brothers and sisters, I'm going to make sure you don't miss art class because we're going to do something virtual. So I'm going to include you in, from now on, in just a YouTube video that'll tell you about what the art project is, give you an explanation of it. And then if you guys have questions, you'll be able to direct them to Sandra or to the team, and they can email me, and we'll find a way to make this work. But so here's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So I want to bring you into the loop so you can be part of it. First of all, tomorrow we're going to be making a modern art piece, okay? This is a modern art piece that is going to be a collective effort, and you guys are going to hang this, get this hung in your facility. So here's what it starts to look like. Since we're not on Zoom, I'm going to just kind of hold up a paper and I'm going to talk to you about it, okay? We're going to create a modern art piece that has 4 panels. Now, obviously, if there's more than 4 people that are attending and doing this, you just duplicate the images. And you guys are going to have to talk amongst yourself to see who wants to do a head, a hand, a heart, and then a logo. So let me give you the parameters of this particular project. First of all, you're going to be using all the art materials that we have there. You're going to be using small canvases, either the raised canvas or you're going to be using the flat canvases, whichever we have enough of. But the materials all have to be the same, right? So let me tell you what the parameters are. This is a 4-piece modern art piece, art installation, and if it's duplicated, that's fine. So you have 8 pieces, and if you have more than that, you just keep duplicating the pattern. It has 3-dimensional elements, and those 3D elements are pop-offs. Now that means that whatever you're putting on the canvas has to be the same on everybody's canvas. For example, if you're using wood chips as a 3-dimensional element on your canvas, Sally, Joe, and John all have to have wood chips on their canvas in some form, right? The color palette is red, yellow, black, and white. It's a real simple color palette, and it's all the same because when we put this thing together, it's going to pop in a really great way. Okay, now let me tell you about the images we're making. The images we're making are, and let me get my notes and stuff here, okay? The images are going to start with a head. The theme of this art project is, it is heads, hands, hearts, and hope. And so this is a 3-dimensional head made out of watercolor paper that's attached to a canvas that's got the color palette. And this is going to be the thoughts of people that are hopeful, that are thinking about change, that want to make a difference on the planet. Then we're going to jump into the hands. Now, your hands are your stories. This hand holds. This hand holds a whole story about who and what your life has been about, and about you rising up and rising from ash and becoming even more. When maybe people didn't think you would, you guys are doing it. And this is going to be your story of rising and what it's like to be a tribe that's rising. Then we're going to go into the heart. And the heart is going to be, what does it mean? Like, this is, the heart heals with love and kindness. It could be whatever you want this saying to be in here. But this is the heart of the matter. This is what it takes in order to rise above, to say that I want more in my life and that I choose programming or I choose a place to help me get there, rather than accepting that there's no solution. And then the last part is going to be using an institutional logo. And this institutional logo is going to be the logo of the facility. Like for us at Safehouse, it's, the little safe house, house and the heart and the sun, right? Now it's interesting because the desert folks see this as a body. And for Riverside folks, you see it as a house with the sun on top. So everybody's perception of our logo is different. I'm not sure if the TLPs have their own logo, but regardless, you're going to be putting in a logo here on one of these boards because all of this head, heart, hands, all of this assistance that we're getting is created through the facility that you're utilizing. So The reason why we have to use the same materials on all of these canvases have to marry together. Once everybody finishes their art, you guys take pictures of it, and then we put it all together, meshed right close to each other. For example, I'll show you. So like if this gets mounted on the wall and it's right next to each other, I'll just give you an example there, I can't see. What happens is it all makes a cohesive whole. And this art piece tells a story. It tells a story about community coming together, community helping one another, people taking part in the program, and you guys artistically expressing what it is to be in this program for not only for your current tribe, but for tribe that will come. And this collective art piece will be added onto and added onto and added onto. Now again, I want to go over the specifics of this, and that is, let me get it for you, this sheet. It is a 4-piece or 8-piece or a 12-piece modern art piece, and the images are head, hand, heart, and then the logo and the word hope, okay? It has 3D elements. All the 3D elements on every canvas have to be the same. They have to be present. The color palette is red, white, yellow, black. Okay, got it? Take notes. The images are a head to think with, a hand to tell your story, a heart to be healed and to express and to share, and then the logo of the facility that helped got you there, okay? And you're going to save, basically, again, the same medium on all of this. Now, you guys may find that drawing a head is hard. You may use an image from a magazine. But then that means, again, that every canvas has got to have some sort of magazine presence on it. I'm going to really, really invite you into using your artistry here versus magazine clippings. I'd like to see this more as a real tight art piece than kind of a collection of stuff. Now, the thing is, the patterning on the back, you guys can do any patterning, but the idea is you could have multi-patterns, but you got to have the right color palette that's all the same, and you got to have the three-dimensional elements that are all the same, and you got to have those icons, the head, the heart, the hand, and the logo. But if the patterning in the background is different, that's not a problem. But what I can tell you is that if you elect to choose one pattern and you repeat that pattern, it will make your art piece so powerful. So your job is to get the artwork done and to take pictures of it, and or have the team members take pictures of it and send it to me. And then your job is to get this hung on the wall so I can see it as a finished art piece. And if we do that, then I may just have to buy everybody milkshakes. So let's see what you guys can do. And I look forward to seeing what you're doing. We will miss you tomorrow. We'll miss you as we go forward. But I will take care of you and bring you into every art project I can as we go forward. As long as you guys want to do it, I'm there for you. In the meantime, take a deep breath. Know that you're loved. Know that, I take my glasses off, I see you. And that you are worthy and loved and lovable, and you're doing great. And I look forward to continuing our loving and exploring relationship that we get to have together. Okay, guys, much love. Mwah.